What's up, guys? Mike B, aka Fony. This is Warframe, and we're going to take a look at the Vasto today. I got it to level 30. I've been playing with it all weekend through the weekend events, I'm going to go ahead and throw some words out there about it. It's mostly good, though. I'll tell you right now, it's mostly good, but it can mostly be better, too, right? We'll get to that in just a minute. So the biggest comparison with this guy is that, well, how does it compare to the Lex? A lot of people have the Lex, and they love it. It's straight up like it felt like it was the kind of the Dirty Harry, right? They have the same clip size of 6. They both share the same crit rate, which is 15%. The base damage on the Lex is a little bit higher, but the firing rate is way slower, and of course the reload time is on the Vasto here is about a third of the Lex. I want to say the Vasto is like 1 second, and the Lex is like 2.5 seconds or 2 point something seconds. So that's something that you want to keep in mind, because obviously it's great to get those one shots off, and the Lex still is going to be superior, I guess, very slightly though, as a sniper pistol. But this brings just enough balance to make it a much more viable sidearm where, like, you know, when shit hits the fan, it's nice that the Lex can one-shot, you know, in an infested mission, for example, but usually there's a lot of guys there, so you kind of want to go ahead and maybe err on the side of having access to more rounds flying all over the place, which in that case, that's what the Vasto is going to bring you. So this configuration we're using today is going to have 160% damage, full barrel diffusion, 120% multi-shot. Obviously, we want to always throw on armor piercing. There is no innate armor piercing or armor bypass on the sidearm here, which is unfortunate, but you know, it happens. Nothing we can do about it. We have 120% crit chance, and usually I don't use these because I could, for the most part, for most weapons, you can kind of balance it out by putting a ton of other mods on it, so you're doing more consistent damage instead of, oh my god, you know, here's a nice burst. But in this case, with it being 15% base, 120% added to 15% is 33% total. So that would give us a pretty fair amount, 1 out of every 3 shots or so. And you've got to remember, we have 120% multi-shots, so each one of those shots can crits. Now over here on this side, obviously heated charge, probably one of my favorites, just kind of to keep it on. You swap it out if you're doing, you know, obviously if you're going to go after Corpus, you want to swap it out for electricity mod, which shares the same amount of energy. Now this is something that I'm kind of abusing here. You don't have to do this. You can put crit chance in here if you want. I'm sorry, crit damage, but I couldn't resist. Stunning speed, 40% reload, 10% stun. No one cares about the stun. I just care about the reload speed. Over here, 48% reload speed. So, you know, this could be fairly interesting. So let's go ahead and jump into an exterminate infestation mission, levels 38 through 41. I think that's pretty fair, especially, you know, with a sidearm. You should be able to do some damage, but not necessarily clear things out in like 1 shot or so. So actually, this will just take a minute. We're gonna jump on here right now. Perfect. You notice there's lots of yellow. We're getting lots of extra damage here we wouldn't typically get. Because of course we have crit rate on, we have armor piercing on, we have obviously multi-shot on, so we're just seeing numbers fly all over the place. So just so you know, it's somewhere around 200 and some change. You might want to pause the video, go back and see it. But there you go, 352. All right, I'm trying to headshot one of these guys. It's not exactly easy when they're running at you like this. Come on, stand still. Perfect. 352, and I think it was 195 was a secondary there. Some of you guys may have caught that. That is a significant amount of damage. There's a third number in there somewhere, but it only had 2 digits, so we don't care about those. Let's go ahead and find some more. Again, 352, very consistent. Obviously, the armor value between these 2 mobs are a little bit different. Let's see if I can get this guy in the face. 179, nope, that wasn't quite it. Damn it. But I think these guys are level 38, right? I think that this is pretty safe to say that this gun is fairly powerful in terms of doing damage to these high level, very low armor mobs, right? What are you doing? What's that guy even doing? Now, the big killer here, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been reloading a lot. Watch. I was reloading in between every shot, and now not even shooting as fast as I could. So let's do this. I'm gonna reload, and I'm gonna fire off as quickly as I can. Isn't that about as fast as the Lex fires, period? It's pretty goddamn ridiculous. Now again, I'm abusing it by putting on 2 different types of reload speed mods, but these are mods that are very much accessible to everybody. They're not exclusive mods or anything. You simply go do a nightmare mission or something, go hook one up. But even without one of these mods, it would still reload stupid fast because the base speed is 1 second. So we're just reducing that 1 second by, you know, 48%, and then maybe again by 30%. I don't know exactly which order it goes in to do that math, but if it stacks, then, which it kind of looks like it stacks actually. So we're looking at, you know, maybe it's just a flat. What was it, another 40%? Maybe it's like a 98% speed decrease, because it's going in like, what is that? A quarter of a second? It's gotta be like a quarter of a second. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Alright, so we're in Corpus World here, fighting the Raptor. We will be shortly. And just so you know, for comparison, notice I'm one-shotting everything here as well. Lots of damage per bullet. And then of course, given the it's only six rounds, but the reload time makes it just basically an infinite clip, it feels like. Reload, done. It's kind of ridiculous. You have very little, the amount of time you take to re-aim, to reposition, you're already done. You've already finished doing reloading the weapon. So it's absolutely non-stop, just rain of bullets. And of course, when you're one-shotting everything like this and that and all this, yeah, we can expect to see some. Maybe we could actually do some pretty good damage to our friend the Raptor. Now, here's something to keep in mind, or just for comparison purposes. Here's the Flux, fully loaded. Right? See, it takes a few more ticks, obviously, different kind of weapon, but I can kill things about as fast with the Vasto, which is, I think, very impressive. I mean, that group right there went down just about as fast as what I did with my sidearm, which is great. See, one shot there, right? Find another enemy, one shot, whoops, one shot there. Oh, look at you, making you look bad on the internet, dick. There you go. Let's go ahead and find another one. Maybe actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go straight, because you guys already got a good idea of how this thing handles with some relatively high-level corpus here. Let's go ahead and jump right to our friend, the Raptor. That's right. This guy is waiting right outside. He's really gonna kick my ass. I've already taken a bit of a beating just getting in here. As you can see, 990 health, or shields, and 61 health. So that's gonna be fun. But we should definitely be able to outrun the homing missiles, if anything. Just gotta get ourselves a nice, clear shot of this guy. See how much damage we can put out on him. Oh, these guys. What's up, folks? Where's he at? There he is. There he is. Yes. I don't think my shield's gonna help there, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Of course, he moves. Put the shield up! Oh, no! I'm out of energy already. That was quite the GG right there. Let's see if I can go ahead and take care of some of these guys. Get some energy back. Thanks, one guy, for dropping energy that there. Here we go. Some guys earlier. Alright. Well, this is going to be our run away from homing missiles button. Where's he at? Oh, that was not exactly what we want to do here. Oh, don't land on those! Woo! I'm still doing, regardless of the fact that he's kicking my ass, I am still actually doing some pretty good damage to him. I got him down, but how much is that? Like, I actually haven't seen him yet here in a second, but it looks like I got him down to probably about 70% or so. There it is. There are the homing missiles. There we go. Oh, there was another one. Oh! That's good. Good. Still alive. What a great test of a weapon. standard is? How does it oops, don't want to throw that. How does it fare against the Raptor one-on-one? You see, there's a little bit of recoil there. So you can't just sit there and just flat out let him have it. Like I was doing just a second ago. I'd love to use a shield, but I really want to conserve that energy. I'm gonna turn around facing. Oh, you got me. Okay, no problem. I'll use a revive for this. Now see if I get close enough to use. There he is. Let's see if I get close enough here. Yeah, not very impressive, is it? Obviously, my sidearm is doing much more damage there. $39 damage per tick. I'm cornered. This is great. Sweaty palms and everything. He's got mines everywhere. Let me try to get on the other side here. Takes no energy. Okay, thanks. Come on, open up. Oh, yo! Avoided the majority of that blast, which is great. Better position here. Is there anybody to kill? Nope. Get up. He's very, very low, actually. I think we might be able to take him. Yes, we will be able to take him as soon as he comes out of... There we go. Done. So yeah, I died once. I died once. Oh, what is this? This is something you guys want. Chassis blueprint. Who needed a chassis blueprint? Probably all of you guys. I'm sure that's the way it works. So there you go. That is the Vasto. As you can see, it's very, very impressive. I'm not even gonna show you guys the Grineer because you guys already seen this thing up against some high armor targets, some low armor targets, and everything in between of some of these guys. But accuracy is just tits. The firing rate is amazing. The reload rate is stupid. It's goddamn ridiculous. It's unreal. Just come on. Click, click, right? Gonna throw this down. Boom, boom. Anybody else? Boom. Look at all the numbers fly off that thing. It's stupid. It's completely ridiculous. Some of you guys who are a crack shot, which is what you would call it if you had a revolver, I think. Some of you guys who are a crack shot would probably be just absolutely king with this thing. So if you own a Lex, you're probably a huge Lex fanboy, because most people who own Lexes are pretty much fanboys of that weapon. I own a Lex. I think it's amazing. If they had dual Lexes, I would tip this table right over. But dual Vastos, I would be all over it. I think that's definitely something that I would be just very, very much go. Yes, I would be all over that thing. And so you guys should too, right? Even if there was a slight decrease in, say, slight increase, of course, in reload time, right? If they doubled it, we could still get it down to a half a second, or half a second to 1 second. Even if they reduced the accuracies just slightly, it would still be something that was usable, right? We're looking at the Aclatos as maybe there's a kind of a direct comparison between the two. Aclatos are very flexible. They're a lot of fun. And it's just this would basically destroy the Aclatos flat out. If they made dual Vastos, it would kill the Aclatos completely. But as a single weapon, it's actually pretty good. As you've seen, this is actually pretty. I just took out Raptor with just maybe one revive, and of course, with the Vasto. So I think that's pretty goddamn impressive. So personally, I'd say I recommend this. Yeah, totally. If you were looking for a weapon to get and you want it and you're okay with you kind of this sidearm type or this kind of very old west style revolver, then yeah, totally go and get this thing. If maybe if you're into like something else, they have something for everybody. They have the lasers, they have a hand shotgun, right? So you have your pick. I would say for the single shot sidearms, This one is a very, very good competitor for in terms of the high damage range, like the Lex. This is definitely right up there. The amount of damage you can put out is just absolutely impressive. So that's it, guys. Mike the AK Fony. This was the Vasto. Let's go ahead and ask nicely for DE to go ahead and release Dos Fastos so that we can have just stupid amounts of fun. Dos Fastos locos. I'll see you guys later.